Hey friends, welcome back to the Guitar Max channel, and installed in my triple pickup Firefly single cut guitar here is something that I'm considering the secret weapon of this guitar. This is the Black Ice Boost battery-free boost circuit. This is super cool. So what if you are in a situation where you've got an amp that you're playing through and it just doesn't really have it, or maybe you normally have a boost pedal but you forgot it or the battery died. Well, if you've got this little sucker installed and rigged up like, for example, on a mini switch the way I have it here, you needn't worry. Now you will always have boost built right into the guitar, and it works forever. No batteries to replace, nothing to maintain. It's just there. So this unit was something I saw at the recent NAMM convention, and I'm finally just now getting around to talking about it. But it's actually really cool. And this company kind of makes two similar products. One is the Black Ice Boost, and the other is the Black Ice Distort, and it's the same idea, a battery-free distortion circuit that you can install in your guitar. And both of these, you can make them switchable with like a mini switch, or you can hook it up to a push-pull pot. There's a lot of different ways to wire it. And both of these units are really affordable. The Black Ice Distort is like $22, and the Boost circuit is about $79, $80. Now the Boost circuit provides up to 7 dB of boost, and what it does is it's not just that it makes the signal louder, but it really kind of EQs it a little bit. It kind of beefs it up. It gives it a noticeably thicker tone, and I really like that. Now I've got it hooked up to a guitar with humbucker pickups, but I think it would actually work really well with like a traditional Strat where you had single coil pickups and you wanted to kind of thicken up the sound a little bit. But because you can have the unit be switchable and selectable, then you can still retain the traditional sound of the guitar, but then have that beefier, thicker, bigger sound when you want it. Now this is battery-free stuff. Both of these circuits are battery-free. To be honest, I don't know exactly how they work. Like the Boost circuit, both of these things, they're just these little tiny black boxes. And it's really, I guess it's like proprietary circuit information or something. They probably don't want to tell people how it works. But it's kind of magic, really. Now let me give you some more sound samples so you can hear this thing in action. But of course, guys, real quick, if you enjoy videos like this, staying up on all the latest cool new gear in the guitar universe, and you have not already subscribed, please consider subscribing right now. Okay guys, so I hope that came through on the video there, and you can hear how it really beefs up and thickens the sound. It's kind of funny when I get used to playing with it on, and then I turn it off and I go back to the original sound of the guitar. The whole guitar sounds kind of tinny to me because you get used to that thicker sound, which is really nice. I suppose if you wanted to, you could just have this thing wired to be on all the time, but I still like the idea of having the ability to turn it off and on. And I'm glad I put it in this guitar. I actually had my buddy install it for me because you guys might remember this is this super cool Firefly Triple Humbucker guitar, which I unfortunately dropped right after I did the review. And you can see I pushed the one of the pots completely through the front of the body because it fell, you know, face down like that. So this ended up being a great candidate. I had to remove that pot anyway because it was all screwed up. Still bummed that I smashed this thing up. It's such a beautiful guitar. But at least I get to enjoy the guitar again with this new circuit in it. Now obviously boost circuits are nothing new. There have been a lot of stuff like that over the years. You know, there's the classic like Charvel guitars that had that mid-range boost circuit back in the day. But those were all active circuits. They were, you know, battery-powered stuff. And, you know, there's even other things today that you can buy and install aftermarket pieces. But again, they're always requiring a battery. And I suppose if you already had a guitar with active pickups and you wanted to add in an active boost circuit, then it's like, well, you're already dealing with batteries, so it's no big loss if you go to another battery circuit. But to take a guitar with passive pickups like this and then install a circuit which requires batteries, that really changes the whole way that you're going to use the guitar. Now you have to remember to turn it off and not have it plugged in, all that stuff, like when you're dealing with active circuits. That's why I love this stuff so much, is that one, it's very discreet, right? It can be very hidden in the guitar if you want it to be, and there's no maintenance, no batteries to replace, nothing to worry about. It just, you turn it on and it works, and that's it. Okay guys, so this is, you know, something new and interesting to me at least. So tell me what you guys think of this stuff, and in particular, the change in the tone. What do you think of that? Let me know down in the comment section below. Of course, I'll have links for the Black Ice Boost and that distortion circuit as well. And I'll put a link for the Firefly, what is it, the FF-LP model, but I don't think they're making this one right now, so don't get too mad at me about that. Anyway, links for everything as usual down in the video description below. Guys, thanks a ton for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll talk to you very soon.